It is your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. And we're zooming in and focusing in on a great viewer question. And that is really a very important, poignant, and powerful question. And that is really, how do I reclaim myself? How do I reclaim the real me? How do I reclaim the trust and sort of happy place in my life now that I've discovered that I've been making a lot of mistakes? I've been putting this person, this toxic person first. I've given in. I've betrayed myself. I've given in to their thirst for attention. I've caved in to their thirst for power. I've completely given in time and time again, and I have not been true to myself in the process. How do I reclaim myself? How do I essentially forgive myself? And so that is the point of the video here today, is to really bring up that very core aspect, and that is, you really do have to realize the humbleness and humanity that you have within, and use that to kind of slow down yourself, slow down your thoughts, slow down your behavior, slow down your emotions, and really get into a state of humility, humbleness, and forgiveness. Because to err is human, but to forgive is really, you're on the road to perfection. You're on the road to being your best self when you can forgive, when you can realize that this is part of the divine plan, really to get you to wake up, to embrace the higher aspect of yourself, to realize that you are that important, that you need to give yourself attention and redirect and repurpose your life. It is very difficult oftentimes to accept that, because one feels meek, one feels weak, one feels less than by sort of acknowledging this. One feels, very alone in this realization, but realize that there is a whole world waiting for you. There's a bigger life that is waiting for you, that is able to give you what you need, the support that you need, the validation, the love, and the trust. You just have to open up to it. Oftentimes your vision, your emotions, your cognitions, your thoughts have been so consumed by this person and the relationship that oftentimes you don't even have the energy oftentimes to give yourself that time, attention, and validation and importance. Realizing that you are that important. You are that worth attending to. You are that in need of life pleasure. And that this person is caused you to become on a detour from reclaiming, has basically allowed your power to be taken away. So you need to forgive yourself. I did what I did. I had an error of judgment. I did not know about this type of person before. I did not know that this was going on. I had perhaps repressed my feelings. I had repressed my inner voice. I had thought that that was the weak side of me, that it was to be strong to stay with this person. So you need to realize that this oftentimes, when the pain is great enough, you realize that a change needs to be made, and a change you will make. So begin right now to look life square in the eye and to make the change that you need to reclaim yourself. I talk very much about resensitizing yourself, slowing down the thoughts, slowing down the cognitions, slowing down the ruminations, slowing down the anger, the resentment, the rage, the frustration, the feeling, why did this happen? This is unfair. Begin to slow down those thoughts. Begin to let them dissolve and begin to let them wash away. Almost like, you just put them a sail on a stream, like a little paper boat. You just put them away, and then they become dissolved like sugar and water. Allow it to dissolve into really that river of life and of change, and allow your emotions to slow down and really come to a place of peace within yourself. And that state of peace does not need a lot of definition. I'm feeling quiet, I'm feeling too quiet, I'm feeling too slow, I'm feeling too fast. All this you need to slow down and just allow yourself to come into your body and allow it to be and feel safe. Allow it to be and feel wonderful. Even if it's just the very existence, this is really a very small adjustment that you need to make. Because oftentimes it is this experience which you have been avoiding. It is this feeling with which you have repressed down or made as disqualified it as important. And it is that important to come to a sense of calm, completeness within yourself. And even though society might tell you you're not enough, this person might not tell you that you're not enough, that is all an illusion. That is all part of their design to get you thrown off, to get you in a fear state, to get you live by the hormones of stress. So begin to release those sort of very frustrating, hypervigilant rumination and that sort of fear, and allow that to really subside and come to a space of being, and give yourself the opportunity of resensitization. Get out into a little park, if it's by you, and just begin to smell the fresh air. Begin to experience new experiences for yourself. Fresh air, the fresh, beautiful surroundings that might surround you. Beautiful natural wildflowers that have a beautiful aroma in and of themselves, that isn't man-made, that is not, causing a lot of the anxiety. Am I attractive enough? Am I pretty enough? Do I smell this way? Allow yourself just to deep breathe and really begin just to smell fresh, clear, and then allow your thoughts to also become imprinted with this new memory and say, I'm going to remember this state of peace here. And as you do that, you'll begin to lock in the memory and say to yourself, now I'm going to begin to recall this peaceful feeling whenever I need it. And as you do that, you'll begin to use the miracle of the mind towards neuroplasticity, which is the ability of the mind to create new synapses, to create new experiences, to become directed by you in a healthy consciousness. It'll begin to accumulate and store as a reservoir these positive new sensibilizations of yourself, the I am, which is completely separate oftentimes from that sort of hormonal feeling of stress. And when I say separate, I mean it is a new state of being. It's a state of being in the experience mode. And now also begin to utilize this through all of your senses. Begin to look upon things that are peaceful, that are energizing, that are rewarding to you, and fill the well, fill the reservoir, fill the hole within with those positive feelings that you have wanted to gaze on, those positive images. Perhaps it's a beautiful mountain, perhaps it's a beautiful bird, perhaps it's a beautiful garden, perhaps it's just a natural setting, perhaps it's just a little creek. Give yourself the opportunity to, with the exact purpose of filling that sense with positive images, and that aren't designed to just people please, but are designed to spirit please. And as you do this, then also incorporate the other feelings, the feelings of touch. Begin to feel things which are comforting to you. Whether it's just, touching a little flower and feeling the delicacy of the flower. Going out and feeling the water through a cold rushing stream, and get in touch with that, or feel the sunlight in your hands. Begin to use your other sort of senses of taste, eating something healthy. When was the last time you went out specifically and looked for something incredibly healthy to eat? Something beautiful and bountiful, like a fresh bunch of grapes. I mean, when was the last time you really treated yourself to something really healthy and had natural enzymes that your body actually craves, but you have been denying because you've been stuffing it with too much drugs, alcohol, bad feelings, junk food, GMOs, a lot of carbs. Give yourself the bounty and experience this food. The other senses that need to also be experienced. Begin to take time, even one at a time. Begin to surround yourself and resensitize yourself to the real you. Once you begin to do that, you'll find that you're satisfying that need which the narcissist or psychopath was denying. And you'll begin to feel a sense of security, serenity, and in that sort of I am, you'll begin to become empowered in that space. Give yourself that opportunity today, and do it each day this week, and let those experiences accumulate, and begin to realize that oftentimes now your mood will lift as well. You'll begin to be making better decisions, and you won't be living in that rushed, stress hormone, repetitive rumination sort of thought. It is your buddy, Peace and Harmony, with you here today, and I hope that these videos do help. Please share and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support.